Next section in chapter 4, section 4 is natural logarithms, and natural logarithms is a log. It just has base e, so it's a natural log with base, or it's a log with base e. We call that the natural log. And so I read this right here. I read it lnx. I read it lnx. So lnx, that's how I read it. And it is the log with base e, so it does play by all the logarithm properties and everything like that. So let's go ahead and find out some natural logs of some numbers. So here you can enter these into parentheses, right? So when I hit that ln, it'll automatically bring up parentheses. I can hit e and then raise to, so there's this button, or there's different calculators look different. And then that would bring up a parenthesis. Then I put 3, close that parenthesis, and then close the log, and that equals 3. Because remember, ln is log base e, so this would be log base e of e raised to the 3. And remember, this is equal to 1. I can bring this exponent out front, so it's 3 times that, and this log base e of e is 1, because e raised to what is e? That would be 1, right? So that answer is 1. Next one, when I hit the ln button, it'll bring up parenthesis, put in 142, close that off, and you'll get 4.9558, and it goes on there. And then this one, when I hit ln, parenthesis will come up, close that. What do you think type of number this is going to be? This is going to be a negative, right? Because I have a number between 0 and 1. So this is going to be a negative number, and it's negative 5.144, and then it keeps going. So that's the natural logarithm, lnx, that's how you say it, and it's log with base e. And then you can plug that in a calculator just like the common log. Okay, so here are the problems that go along with it on page 434, 45, 49, and 51. And so we'll go ahead and do these problems now. And so we'll start on number 45 here, and we're just finding the value and round to 4 decimal places. Okay, so we're going to take ln e of 1.6. Now remember, ln is log base e, so I'm taking log base e of e, right? That's going to equal 1, and then I can bring this out front. So this right here is going to turn into 1, so really this is just 1.6. And you can put that in a calculator and it will give you 1.6. Okay, number 49 is ln of 28. So when you hit the ln, that parenthesis will come up, put in 28, close off that parenthesis, and you should get approximately 3.3322, right? Because we're asked to round to the 4th decimal place. And then number 51 is probably going to be our decimal, right? As in lower between a number between 0 and 1, because we want a negative. It's probably going to be a negative answer, right? Because it's between 0 and 1. So ln, parenthesis comes up, 0.003013, close off that parenthesis, and then you get negative, like I said, negative 8.9480. Think about this a little bit. So if we look at this answer, we get a negative 8. It's kind of a bigger negative. If we look at this one, we get negative 5. What do you notice the difference of this number, the size of this number, and the size of this number? So what you notice is this is a smaller decimal, right? I have 3 zeros in here. The other one I had 2, and this is a bigger one. So do you think that happens all the time? So what if I took the ln of 0.0000, say 28? Would I get a bigger negative, like negative 10 or negative 9 or something like that, point something? And that is going to be the case. Okay, so there's those 3 for you. And this video's done. That was pretty quick, less than 5 minutes.